So if you have a concrete surface, a hard floor surface, concrete terrazzo, or natural stone surface, and you want to protect it from being stained, protect it from heel marks and scuff marks, and make it easier to clean and maintain going forward, then you would use the AC250 acrylic floor sealer. CoverSeal AC250 is an acrylic sealer, a water-based sealer that was developed specifically to protect and seal concrete, terrazzo, and natural stone surfaces. It's very stain resistant and also has excellent water resistance. So if you have a concrete surface and you're seeing signs of water marking, you're seeing staining, maybe you're seeing some dusting, then the AC250 is a very effective seal and protection against those types of issues. So the AC250 is a product that can be used both for commercial applications and for consumer residential applications. It's a one-part sealer, it's a water-based, so it's easy to use, but it is a very tough and durable sealer. So you get the benefits of a professional grade sealer that can also be used in residential application. So the CoverSeal AC250 is a hard surface sealer. So where you've got concrete, either polished or unpolished concrete, or you've got terrazzo or natural stone. And in a commercial environment, that could be a restaurant, it could be the entranceway to a commercial building, it could be a warehouse or a workshop, it could be in a grocery store. All these surfaces, all these types of surfaces you find in commercial applications. And we want to protect those against staining, against high traffic, against or make foot marks and scuffing. Right? We want to make those surfaces much easier to clean and maintain, particularly where you've got high traffic or where they're susceptible to staining. So that's the function of the AC250. It works very well in those applications. It's easy to apply, it's environmentally friendly, zero odor, and is very durable. So there's a number of issues with acrylic sealers that you buy from or that you can purchase from a DIY outlet or a big box store. First of all, they're stain resistant. They don't have high stain resistance. They don't hold out the stain for very long. In some cases, it's only a few hours before that stain will penetrate through. Secondly, they don't have good water resistance. We often get complaints from those products that they'll show watermarks very quickly. If you leave a damp mop or a damp cloth or you spill water on the floor, very quickly you're seeing watermarks. The third issue is actually being able to bond to smooth and polished surfaces. Okay, that without doing a lot of surface prep, or unless you do a lot of surface prep, these products are difficult to bond to that type of surface. And I think the last issue is about the UV resistance. There's a lot of constraints. In many cases, they can't be used outside. So we've addressed these issues with a very focused formula. The AC250, we use a special polymer. We're using modifiers, we're using film formers, and we've focused them in order to address those four issues. And we've come up with a product now that is highly stain resistant, very UV resistant, excellent water resistant, and it bonds very well to polished and smooth surfaces, terrazzo, concrete, natural stone. You get an excellent sealer that can be used interior and exterior and is much more stain resistant and will hold up and last longer than what you would get from a DIY or a product from a big box outlet. So our AC250 acrylic, water-based acrylic, is an easy-to-use product, but but it's important to carry out the right surface prep. It does bond very well to smooth surfaces, polished surfaces. There's no need to etch, there's no need to grind, but the surface does need to be clean. So you're going to clean that with neutral cleaner or with a degreaser. You may need to scrub the floor, something like a green pad. Scrub it with a green pad, rinse off, and let it dry. But you don't have to do extensive grinding or etching to get a good bond to a smooth surface. Once the surface is clean and dry, then the product is applied either by a roller, pump-up sprayer, or a flat mop type applicator. The idea is to apply it in thin coats, each coat taking 20 to 40 minutes to dry. We recommend a minimum of 2 coats to get a good seal, but you can apply up to 4 or more coats if you want to get extra shine. Each coat should dry that 20 to 40 minutes. And then the final coat you should allow to dry for about 2 hours before you walk on it. And then we recommend like 6 to 8 hours before you open it to heavy foot traffic, and 24 hours before opening it to vehicular traffic. The AC250 sealer should be compatible with most third-party products out there. We always recommend that you do a little test just to confirm it, but things like densifiers, concrete stains, or even existing sealers, acrylic sealers, floor finishes, or epoxy sealers, the AC250 should be compatible with. It's important to do a little test just to check for that. The one area that we recommend that you stay away from is using concrete impregnators, silicone type sealers. They're called penetrating sealers or impregnators, or sometimes they're even called enhancers. Those products are designed to repel water-based solutions, and they'll repel the AC250. So stay away from those. The other types of third party, you should be fine, but always do a test just to confirm.